In this season of Draft Mode, we go back to the basics. The two best duelists at Nightmount, James and Pat, will be revisiting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Each episode, we will open 50 cards from either Legendary Mega Packs or Gold Series packs. The minimum deck size is reduced to 20 cards, and the cards opened each set do not carry over. In addition, in order to level the playing field, the winner of each week will open one McDonald's promo pack, and they will have to play those cards in their deck. Therefore, the duelists have to rethink and revamp their strategy each episode. Welcome to Draft Mode, Season 3.
Legendary Collection Kaiba's Mega Pack released in North America on March 9th, 2018. Released solely to please Kaiba fanboys like James, this pack contains cards from the Blue Eyes, Vampire, and A to Z archetypes. Some of the cards to look out for in the set include Delinquent Duo, the bane of the Progression Project, Raigeki, the reason that Patrick ever keeps winning, Enemy Controller, a rare form of taking control of your opponent's monster in this set, and the Virus cards, a potent form of control if you are able to build your entire deck around it. This will also be the first time that one of the most iconic hand traps in the game, Ash Blossom, makes an appearance.
Alright, and welcome to episode 6 of season 3 of Draft Mode. I'm on a 2-win streak, hoping to get that 3P, and what better pack to do it than Legendary Collection Kaiba. This is one of James's favorite packs, featuring one of his favorite characters' cards. So, I'm hoping to beat him, and I think that'd be pretty awesome. Let's jump right in and see what we can get. So our first pack, we get Polymerization, waste of a card, we're never using it. Ancient Fairy Dragon's good to see, Sage, Ghost Reaper, Dragoonity. Well, I thought that was Dragoonity Phalanx. Dragoonity Legionnaire is actually pretty good. Kaiba Man's okay. That's only if we get actually a Blue Eyes. We'll see if we get a Blue Eyes. I would like to see one, because I know this is Kaiba. So, but other than that, cloning's pretty good. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, next pack. Anti-Raigeki, I hate this card so much. It could be useful. There is Raigeki in the set, and I bet James will play it at the first chance he gets. So we gotta make sure we have this at least prepared. So he won't see it coming, I don't think. But other than that, we got a good beater up here, Z Metal Tanks, and Y Dragonite. Let's hope we get the X Head Cannon or whatever it's called, and then the XYZ Dragon Cannon. That'd be hilarious. Aside from that, we got some good tuners. And an interesting double summon, actually. I like that card. Alright, next pack. Enemy Controller's good. Sage. There's the Blue Eyes. I like to see that. Legend's a good beater. Music, couldn't you... sure. I don't think that's ever going to get in played.
Alright, finally, at the set that I'm probably most excited for this entire season, Legendary Collection Kaiba. Kaiba's my favorite character. So, really excited to finally be able to play a deck kind of based off of his cards. Priest Eyes of Blue is the only notable Blue Eyes card we're starting off with. Eradicated Epidemic Virus is nice, but not really what I'm looking for here. Vorst Raider, quintessential Kaiba card, and also got a decent stat line. Unfortunately, it's a normal monster. Second pack, we have Draconic Tactics. We have a secret eaten up with this Goddess of Sweet Revenge, which just kind of sucks because it means a hilarious card, but it's incredibly difficult to pull off. Ghost Ogre is very good to see, though. Finally get to see some hand traps coming into play. And Raigeki, all of us know how good Raigeki is. Pack number 3, we get to see our Blue Eyes White Dragon here, and Main with Eyes of Blue. That is huge. Azure Eyes as well. Cards of Consonants also good. We need some legendary, or the White Stone of Legend. Although we do have DD Crow here as well, another hand trap.
Alright, next pack here. A Assault Core is interesting to see. V Tiger Jet, there's a Raigeki. This is what I was talking about. Anti-Raigeki is definitely live, so we want to make sure that we're playing around that, also playing around Raigeki. Ancient Fairy Dragon's always good to see as well. We definitely can bring that out with what we have. So I look forward to doing that. Enemy Controller's good. Crush Card Virus is meh. And then Cloning is good as well. Alright, next pack. This is our last pack here. Let's see what we get. Another Blue Eyes. Ooh, and a Vampire Lord. Droll's good. Fiendish Chain's good. Yeah, I actually think that... I think this is a pretty good pulls. Let's jump into McDonald's. I know we haven't been pulling them the last 2 episodes, but we're going to do it now. Let's see what we get from McDonald's. I don't think those are any good. Ooh, actually, those are summonable. Yeah, that's fine. We're tossing those in the deck, and I have no problem with that. Let's go ahead and download here, and I'll see you guys in the deck builder.
Fourth pack, Tiger Jets. Not really anything to write home about here. Ring of Destruction. It is the eroded version, unfortunately. Not that it really matters. And another DD Crow. Final pack here. We have another Ghost Ogre. We have the White Stone of Ancients, which is a tuner, so Azure Eyes is live. Chain Disappearance is, I personally like as a trap card. And Mausoleum of White. So we do have quite a few more Blue Eyes cards here. Unfortunately, we only have one Blue Eyes White Dragon. Otherwise, this Maiden would be a significantly greater threat. Yeah, only having one Blue Eyes might come back to bite us here, but we do have a lot of good spell and trap support, namely in the form of this Regeki, and we do have access to the extra deck as well in the form of Azure Eyes. So, all very exciting stuff. I'm happy we at least got a Blue Eyes, otherwise this would be a complete and total wash. But yeah, see you guys in the deck builder.
Alright, so this is the deck list. So, fortunately I'm saddled with Garanzo, three-legged zombies. Those are getting sided out game 2. Although they do play a role in the sense that their warm body, well, not necessarily either one of them in case because they're both zombies, but their body out on the field that I can use to kind of block things, or I contribute for enemy controller, for example. I also do have Raigeki here. I need to be knowledgeable about anti-Raigeki, which I do have in my side deck. So if James has a Raigeki, this will be coming in to replace one of my McDonald's cards. I do have my core here that facilitates the Blue Eyes. That's pretty nice to see. The Monarchs also are good in case I'm looking to tribute summon things. I do have a couple tribute summons in my side deck. When I say a couple, I mean basically just Vampire Lord. That maybe I might side in to see how things are going if James has a whole lot of tribute monsters, or just 4-star monsters. I do also have my 4-star beaters right here and up here. So that's pretty nice. I've got Trade in too to get Blue Eyes into the graveyard because I do have some graveyard effects that I can play off to get Blue Eyes out again. So it's going to be kind of like, can I get Blue Eyes out on the field? We will see how well this goes. I think a lot of this, like Fetus Chain and Cloning, are kind of battle traps to keep me alive. We'll see how this goes. I'm not too optimistic. A stretch would be to try to go for Ancient Fairy Dragon here, off of maybe like a 3-star tuner, which would be one of these hand traps, and like a 4-star, but we'll see if that even ends up happening. I'm not really relying on that. The rest of my extra deck is useless except for Twin Burst Dragon, which I doubt is ever going to come into play, but it might. So we'll end up having to see what happens, and I'll catch you guys in the duel.
Alright, so it's actually kind of difficult to parse this down to just the select few cards that I have left here, these 20 cards. I'm really wishing that I had gotten more Blue Eyes or another Maiden, or what would have been really nice is a Mirror Force with Delinquent Duo. And one thing that I thought about as I was going through and building this deck is that we are pretty vulnerable to battle traps right now. We've got really no way to remove back row. Things like Mirror Force and Shrink are going to potentially be major problems. Fortunately, we do have a lot of monster removal and a lot of recursion, so maybe that will be enough. It's going to have to be enough. Blue Eyes is obviously the centerpiece of this deck, as is supposed to be a Kaiba deck, so it kind of has to be. I've got Vorce Raider in there for some flair and 1900 attack, level 4. Let's go. Tiger Jet is in there because it's a light machine type monster, so it's targets for Buster Drake and Crush Wyvern. They are also targets for each other. We've got 2 Ghost Ogres in here because hand traps. Let's go. A lot of monster effects in here, so being able to destroy them at the very least is going to be nice. White Stone of Ancients is the better of the 2 level 1 tuners. It can allow me to special summon a Blue Eyes at the end of my turn. And I've got some ways to recur it here with Master with Eyes of Blue. It allows me to bring it back. Ideally, the goal is to ditch White Stone of Ancients off of Cards of Constance to draw 2. And then I can recur it with Master with Eyes of Blue the following turn, because I definitely want to get that effect at the end of the turn, unless I've got Maiden. Burst Stream of Destruction, Maiden, of course, allows me to special summon as well, and negate attacks and card effects is great. at least targeting it. First Remove Destruction, got 2 of those in there because we need to clear the field. Also have Regeki for the same reason. We have Fiend Sanctuary in there just in case we end up on the back foot. Might side it out in game 2, depends on how quickly Patrick wins or loses. Castle of Dragon Souls, just to power up my dragon. Only got a couple of targets, so it's really not that big of a deal. Again, another thing we might side out depending on what Patrick's playing, but it could be useful. So I left him there for game 1. Might come back to bite me. We'll see. Cloning, because we're probably going to see a lot of big monsters coming out, so being able to clone that monster is going to be nice. Ring of Destruction, because more removal, some damage, and really the only thing that we can activate during the battle phase that might really be helpful. Then we have Tyrant Wing. Primary goal for this is to throw it onto Blue Eyes so we can attack twice in 2 monsters. Might activate it during the battle phase if he's trying to crash his Blue Eyes into my Blue Eyes. Or, but if he has Shrink, well then at the end of the day it really won't matter. The 2 things that I'm really the most afraid of is Shrink, I guess 3. Shrink, Mirror Force, and then Delinquent Duo. If Patrick has Delinquent Duo and opens with it, that could just straight up spell doom for me. Side deck here, we've got Goddess of Sweet Revenge. I'll side it in game 2 if I win, just for the lulz. DD Crow, being able to banish from the graveyard is nice. I'm not entirely sure how useful it will be. It depends, again, on Patrick's pulls, so I've got it in the side deck, might side it in game 2. Eradicator Epidemic Virus, it's just in the side decks, I didn't want to get rid of it. Same with a lot of these cards, but I don't have any targets for it. Priestess, not going to side it in. Silver's Cry, I mean, it's a quick play Monster Reborn, basically, for Blue Eyes. Got a lot of other ways to recur it. Chain Disappearance, I'll side this in if he's got multiple Whitestone of Ancients or of Legend. Loop of Destruction's bad. Justice Urge is kind of bad. Mausoleum of White is in this. It doesn't have any room for it in the main deck. It's okay, but not particularly good. And then Double Summon, I'd love to have it in the main deck. I just didn't think I had room for it. Might side it in game 2. Siding out Castle of Dragon Souls, probably. In the extra deck, the only card that's even playable is Azure Eyes. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a playable extra deck, but I would personally still rather have Blue Eyes out on the field. You know, the extra firepower, I guess. But it, useful to have something to tech into. But that's what we came up with. I'm kind of lamenting some of the cards that we didn't get to pull, but I am still very happy with some of the cards that we did pull, especially that we got a Blue Eyes. I was very concerned that we wouldn't get any Blue Eyes in this set, which would kind of really suck, since so many cards are centered around it. But let's see how Patrick pulled, and I'll see you guys in the duel.
All right, James, so we're here in Kaiba Mega Collection. How are you feeling?
I'm excited.
How are you?
Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time lamenting on the things that I didn't get to pull, though, when I was explaining my deck. So, you pull this stuff and you either come out with a lot of cards that are interesting, but not very playable in our format, or you come out with cards that you're like, I'm a win.
This is awful. This is god-awful.
I can only hope that's the conclusion that you came to.
I have a couple of lines that I can go into. I'm a little bit salty I didn't get to play Dad, but
of course you are.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Dad and Monarchs is your entire personality when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, now Flundereeze, I guess.
Anything that you can distribute summon. Aha, I win.
Of course.
Of course. I think I have the best rock, paper, scissors out of the two of us.
If we were to do rock, paper, scissors, and coin flips, I'm pretty sure you'd have won all 3 seasons.
Probably. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw.
Oh, I see you are not playing 20 cards.
I am not playing 20 cards.
This may or may not be relevant in 6 weeks.
Yeah. This may or may not be relevant in 6 weeks. You got that, buddy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set those 2 cards. I'm just going to go ahead and run out Yoranzo.
What the hell? Is this one of your McDonald's cards? This has to be a McDonald's card.
Yeah. I'm going to end my turn.
Who the hell opens up on Yoranzo?
This guy, baby. This guy.
This guy's got problems. All right.
This guy's got swag.
In true Kaiba fashion, I'm gonna open up with a Vorse Raider on turn 1.
Sounds about right, buddy.
Head into the battle phase and attack Yoranzo.
On declaration of attack, I'm gonna switch Vorse Raider to defense.
Okay.
Your move, buddy.
Main phase 2. I'm gonna set and go right ahead. No, your Yoranzo is stronger than my Vorse Raider now.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. You know what? We're just gonna go for the gold here. I'm gonna go ahead and attack your Vorse Raider here.
No.
All right, main phase 2.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna end my turn. Like, oh my god.
Is it really this bad?
It's not bad. It's just that like I have 3 cards in my hand that need one of 3 other cards in order for them to be playable, and there's like 5 things that I could pull that would be good, and I'm not pulling any of it.
Oh, that sucks.
It does suck.
It makes you feel any better. I'm in a slightly similar position.
Thank God. I pulled something. So I'm gonna set my main.
Naturally.
You know what? The people want to see it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna normal summon Protector with Eyes of Blue.
Alright, that's legit.
Okay. I can target one effect monster I control, send to the graveyard, and if I do, special summon 1 Blue Eyes from my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Correct.
Blue Eyes White Dragon has hit the field.
I'm gonna respond with cloning.
Alright, go ahead, bring it out. Okay.
So yeah. Actually, I can't.
And...
That is not a. Sorry, that is my bad.
That is not
That
a
is
normal
special
summon.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I was about to be like, yeah, sure, go for it, but yep. No,
Nope,
you
not
want
a
to
normal
clone?
summon.
I will ask though,
What?
because I didn't give you time to think. Would you like to clone my Protector with Eyes
I
of
have
Blue?
no intention of cloning your Protector.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for gold here. I'm gonna Regeki here.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Okay. I'll attack with Blue Eyes and attack with Yoranzo.
4,300.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Yoranzo is out here putting in work. Let's go.
He is. All right. During my end phase, I'm gonna special summon a Blue Eyes from my deck.
Sure.
Good, because it's on the bottom of my deck. Jesus. All
Glad
right.
to see that we're both able to get Blue Eyes out, though. That's pretty good.
Glad to see we're both able to get Blue Eyes, to be honest.
Absolutely.
It'd be kind of a boring week without the Blue Eyes.
Well, yes. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it is pretty common.
How do I want to do this?
I mean, you're in a way worse position than I am now. This
Yeah.
Yoranzo is really kind of hurting you.
Be
Okay.
Buster Drake.
Okay.
Then I'm going to activate Castle of Dragon Souls.
Okay, in response, I'm going to activate Phoenix Chain targeting your Bee Buster Drake.
Oh. Negate the effects and it cannot attack.
Nope. And so you can't equip it to your Blue Eyes. And even though you wouldn't be able to do that because it's not a machine
I was going to
monster.
say, I can't do that anyway. But, so I'm going to banish Whitestone of Ancients to give Blue Eyes an extra 700 attack.
Sounds good.
And then I will attack your Blue Eyes.
Alright, I will take the 700. I'm really regretting the using that Raigeki early, but whatever.
I guess I'll end.
Alright. I draw.
Okay.
This is so bad. Alright. I will put Yoranzo to defense, getting that extra 200.
Why is that Yoranzo hiding?
It's basically a mimic.
You know, kind of is, actually.
It is. It's exactly what it is. I'm going to go ahead and set a card, and I'll have a time.
Alright, let's draw here. Standby main.
This is a toughie for me right here. I have a couple of live draws that save me, but okay.
Do that. I'm gonna go Burst Stream of Destruction and destroy all monsters you control.
Alright, that's fine. There's a grave.
Ah, Dragonity Phalanx. Okay. Main phase 2, I will set and pass.
Yep, not like you can attack.
No, I cannot attack after Bursting with Destruction. Highly specific and restrictive Regeki.
Jesus Christ, that maiden with eyes of blue is terrible.
I love maidens so much.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run out Dragoonity Legionnaire.
Thinking. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so I will be bringing back
Phalanx.
Phalanx, and it's attached to it.
Yep.
Ignore the overlay.
I was gonna say it's supposed to go in the Spill and Trap zone, but okay.
Well, alright. Let me go ahead and move that spell. What the heck is going on here? Alright, so I'm gonna be bringing out Dragoonity Phalanx.
That was the most roundabout way you could have done that, but okay.
I can send one Dragoonity card from my Spell and Trap Zone to the graveyard, and I can target one face-up monster that you control and destroy that target. Correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay. If I target Maiden with Eyes of Blue, that gives you a special summon of Blue Eyes,
Yes, it does, by her effect.
but it does not negate the target.
Correct. Yeah, no, it does not negate. It only negates the attack. If you were
Basically, all Maiden does is just like, you do something, Blue Eyes.
Yes, that's the entire point of Maiden.
I hate that card. All right, well, I'm gonna send Dragoonity Phalanx to the grave, and pop your Blue Eyes, which I'm sure you could see coming.
Yeah, no, obviously.
All right, sounds good. Battle.
Okay.
I'll attack your. What? Oh.
That's the top of the deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle that. Nah, I'll just end my turn.
Okay.
I'll end it there. I was like, do I attack you and force you to bring out another Blue Eyes and just thus mill you further, or, do I just like kind of leave it at that? But surprisingly enough, my McDonald's card probably stayed on the field the longest out of anything so far.
It did. It was actually very surprising, to be honest. Well, yeah, go ahead. I've got no attack on board.
Sounds good to me. Oh, that's actually an interesting interaction. That is interesting. Do I want to do this, or do I want to wait for you to like? I'm gonna run out an Assault Core.
All right.
Now the question is, how many Blue Eyes do you have?
I am going to respond.
Okay.
By cloning it.
That's fine with me. Okay. Yeah. So the question still stands: how many Blue Eyes do you have?
That's the question you're gonna have to find out.
I could just this could be hilarious. Yeah, I think that just because I think this is really funny, I think this is the move. I'm gonna enemy controller. I'm gonna activate the second effect, discarding my Assault Core. That kills that too. That kills the token.
Oh yes, it does. Okay.
Yeah. So I will be taking control of your maiden.
Okay.
Okay.
Move.
Battle.
Okay.
Maiden's attacking your Bee-Buster Drake. I take 1500. That goes to grave.
Yeah.
Gets rid of it.
Yeah.
And basically, all I do is pay 1500 to get rid of it. It's like as if like I had some like spell or something that did that effectively. So, all right, and then I'll just end my turn from there. That kind of clears a couple of problems on the board, at least.
Oh. I could have activated its effect on the target when you targeted it.
But yeah, you chose not to. So.
It wasn't. Yeah. Shut up.
You were so concerned with the token.
I was much more concerned with the token.
That you forgot that Maiden had the effect. So no take backsies on that one. I forgot it had the effect too.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, that's exciting.
That's two enemy controllers, by the way. Nice.
That is true. I'm gonna activate trade-in.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, that's kind of useless now. I'll set a card. Enter.
All right.
You don't want to know what 1500 is surprisingly difficult for me to get over.
Oh boy.
How many monsters do you have?
Well, you see.
I'm kind of regretting my trade-in, by the way.
Why?
Because I got a card that just like lets me special summon Blue Eyes for no reason.
Oh, nice.
I've got like 5 live draws, and I'm not getting any of them. I'm getting stupid McDonald's cards.
Oh, this scares me. This scares me a lot. I'm gonna set a card and pass.
Sounds good. Save my main.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna set a card and have my turn. Your move.
Okay.
I got one of the funniest cards that I pulled. Oh my gosh.
So I guess I'll Regeki.
I'm gonna anti-Regeki. I'm just kidding. That's a card in the set.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You're running Kaiba, man.
Yep, that's why I drew that off of my trade-in, too. I was so upset.
That is actually sucks.
Yeah.
V Tiger Jet.
That's fine.
I'll attack with
Allow
16.
Okay, I'll take the 16.
Gotta get some damage out here.
I mean, you really do.
Thinking.
Okay.
Main phase 2, obviously.
I would hope so.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. I draw. Well, that's actually very good. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to set this card.
Okay.
Your move.
We're in a bit of a position here.
We are in a bit of a position here.
So I'm going to normal summon Sea Crush Wyvern.
Okay.
I will attach Sea Crush Wyvern to B Buster Drake, making it unaffected by your trap effects.
Is that what that does?
Yes.
Alright, sounds good. Does it also gain attack? Do I need to worry about that?
It does not get attack. I don't think it gets attack. No, it does not.
Okay, so just is unaffected by trap effects.
Yeah, so it's basically live again.
Okay.
I'll attack.
Haha!
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Oh, I'm assuming you're attacking.
Yes,
for
I'm going
15.
to attack the other one.
Fair enough. Alright.
Thinking.
Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi.
Shut up. Thinking.
You gotta do a lot of thinking at the position you're in right now.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm wondering if you have your third blue eyes.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say anything
you're
about how many blue eyes I got.
You're ridiculous.
My hand was a little clogged, but now it's not.
Go ahead.
Alright, at end phase,
Mm-hmm.
I can banish this card from my graveyard. Special summon one blue eyes.
Hang on. No.
What do you mean, no?
So you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one blue eyes monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand.
Oh, okay. That's
And
fine.
you have
Keep
to
my
do that
hand.
during your turn as well.
Well, fine. Draw phase. I banish it and add it to my hand.
Main phase.
That, you okay?
It's not a quick effect.
Whatever. It's in my hand now.
It is in your hand now.
Unless you want to DD Crow it, I'll grab a different one.
Go ahead.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna set a card. I'm gonna set a card.
Let's go B Buster Drake.
Okay, another one.
Yeah. Battle phase. Attack.
Okay.
Three-legged
and that's just,
zombie. Attack for 15?
I was gonna do this on your summon, but I forgot. Oh, well, that's 30 or whatever, 3,000. That's game. All right, move on to game 2.
Oh boy.
I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Oh boy. That was a rough first game.
Wow, that was. Wow. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Standby main. I'm just gonna get out a 1900 point beater
Oh wow,
and
yeah.
set a card. Your move.
That's a thing. Holy crap.
Can you beat my A assault core?
I can't beat it, but I can set a monster in defense position.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
Okay. Standby main. I'm gonna
Shuffle
set
hand.
a card. Battle. We'll find out what it is.
All right, it is Whitestone of Ancients.
That's not good. Main phase 2.
Okay. What have you got, Patrick?
I don't know how relevant that this would be. I think I'm just gonna set
Okay.
a card. I don't know how to make that work, but we'll figure it out.
End phase, by the way.
Yes, I figured.
Blue eyes.
So you have 2 of those, right? I saw
Two.
2 of them last.
2 of what?
2 blue eyes.
Mm.
Did I see 2 of them last game, or did I only see 1?
Last game you only saw 1. Let's get Vorce Raider on the field.
Sounds about right.
And let's Burst Stream of Destruction.
I'm gonna activate enemy controller.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm going to. So the effect doesn't go off because I set it, right? That's my misplay this turn. So like that has an effect where if it's targeted but it's set, so that effect isn't live, right?
Correct. Because it
Okay,
wasn't.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and target that. I'm gonna set your Force Raider to defense.
Okay.
Okay.
That is fair.
I didn't even realize I should have just done that so I can add cards to my hand. All right. I'm bad at the game. Is all I'm learning from this game.
I mean, so a lot of the Blue Eyes cards, in order to make Blue Eyes playable back in 2016 when a lot of these first came out, they had to give them kind of convoluted effects. They're not hard, but they are, I would characterize them as convoluted. They're
confusing.
They're not walls of text the way that like Super Heavy are though, or like the Union. They're kind of walls, but I've seen worse.
I guess that's an option for me. I guess. I'm gonna run out a protector. He's going to the grave.
Thinking. Okay, that's
Blue
fine.
Eyes coming out. Battle.
On summon of blue, when you summon Blue Eyes, I'm gonna Ring of Destruction your Blue Eyes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna attack your Vorse Raider.
Yeah, you can't.
That sucks. Okay, your move.
Stand by main.
Do you have a monster?
I'll switch to attack position, summon V Tiger Jet. And I win.
That's so sad. That's so sad. Let me see what was my next draw was gonna be. Animated controller. If I had activated Priestess properly, I think I would have won that. Oh my god.
Let's see. What is Priestess effect?
I basically add 2 Blue Eyes monsters to my hand. I could just add it to combo materials for more Blue Eyes.
Yeah. Priestess isn't normally played. That's why I don't know its effect.
If I ever saw this at like a timely moment, I think it would be a lot closer.
See, what really made me sad is because this is how I play my deck in real life. Oh, it was actually the next card. Turn 1, you want to ditch Whitestone of Ancients with cards of Consonance. You go +1, and you get a special summon at the end of your turn.
Oh, that's BS. Isn't that what the card art that's in there?
That's actually Whitestone of Legend. It's an older version of Whitestone of Ancients is a strictly better version of Whitestone of Legend. Also, Twin Burst Dragon is amazing. I go into it all the time in real life.
I was gonna say I have the materials for it because I have the 2 Blue Eyes.
So here's the problem. I only pulled 1 Blue Eyes.
Oh, that's sad. How did I lose this when you only had 1 Blue Eyes?
I just had my cards at better times than you did. Oh, you decided in anti-Regeki?
I did. I never got to see it though.
I sided in 2 DD Crow.
Of course you did. You bastard.
I also had where is it at? 2 Ghost Ogre as well, but never had the occasion to use either of them.
What the heck is that?
Destroys something when basically anything when it tries to activate its effects. Face up, spell or trap, or a monster.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, I think we kind of figured that this is how episode 6 is gonna go, considering that like these cards in and out.
Yeah, I mean I haven't. It's been a while since I've played my Blue Eyes deck in real life. Just before the pandemic, actually, or at the beginning of the pandemic. So it was definitely nice to be able to visit the deck again, even if it is in this weird form.
All right. Well, if you guys like this episode and you liked me misplaying completely this entire match, then please like and subscribe down below. Check out our other content on the channel, and have a great week.
Have a good week, guys.